the sun peeks through the haze. Birds are chirping, serenading morning's praise. Front porch creaks as dreams fade away. America's awakened to a brand new day. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Loose print smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Newsprint smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Tractors rumble, fields coming alive. Big wheels turning where hopes and dreams strive. Laughter echoes down the old dirt road. America's awakened to lighten her load. America's awakened to lighten her load.
Can you hear me? Check, check, check. Can you hear me? Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Okay, you should have sound now. Man. So all I was doing was welcoming everyone. I was going through saying Native Pride, Tim, Shinemesis, Sharon, Karen's Books, Chris Stockton, um, Johanna, uh, Kiko, Ruby. So I was just saying, still no sound. Still no sound. Okay, is that one? Is that one good? How about that one? Is that good? Okay. It I had to unplug it and plug it back in, and it like resets. Like the same, my soundboard comes up as three different things on the thing, and I thought I clicked it in the one you guys were saying, yeah, there's sound, but I think it was the one previous, so that's what I went back to. I apologize. But I was going through reading all of your names, and I was saying I just added Chris Stockton as a moderator because he does a really good show. Hey, Sapphire, Cheryl, Karen's Books, Vet Firefighter. I was saying good morning to all you guys. So Shinemesis, Native Pride was first this morning. Gary, good morning. But yeah, I gave Chris the ability to good morning, Ann, to put his link in there because he does a really good show. Chris is a good dude, very supportive of veterans. Been on his show several times. Chris, we got to have you on. Yeah, we it's been a while since you've been on. Anytime you want to come on, just send me a thing, and yeah, I will definitely add you. Oh man, my my iPad is dead, and it was plugged in. Let's see if that works. You're playing with a new engraver. I want to get one of those. Good morning, Laura. Yeah, I want to get an engraver. I want to get some like a laser engraver and a 3D printer, but I'm like torn. 16 thumbs up, 33 in chat. Yep, thank you. Thank you. I do appreciate it. Everything you guys are doing. We got 10 people over on X watching us. Good morning. Good morning. I mean, I do have the Rumble up. We got 5 people over there, no chats yet. But yeah, we'll get into this. Yesterday was a crazy day. So crazy. We had so all of a sudden now, no one from the anti-ecosystem uh, wants to talk about the new case. They all want to talk about this stupid memorial that no one cares about. Like they raised money for it, and like I said back then, it looks like embezzlement to me. And they they raised this money. Hey, Huffs, you've already got the link if you want to jump in. That link, I haven't changed anything, so it doesn't expire. I'd have to cancel it. But yeah, so they raised like $4,000, but that memorial was just a ribbon and a piece of wood. I don't see that as a way to spend $4,000, but they didn't want to talk about the new case. I also noticed that someone who claims they live in my head, they did 2 streams yesterday talking about me, but yet I only did 1 stream, so I don't know how that works. Good luck with it. My 17-year-old daughter is taking her written pilot's test. I'm so nervous. Well, that's a written test. Is she going into the military? Because here's one thing I will say. For Marine pilots, years ago, they were having a hard time of pilots being able to pass flight school. So, when you become a Marine officer, you graduate, you go to OCS, you get commissioned. That's when you're pinned on. And then you go to the basic school. And the basic school, the Marine Corps is the only one that has one. And that's where they really teach you how to be a basic officer. And I think it's really great. I wish the other services would do something like that because, especially in the Navy, they treat ensigns so bad because they just don't know anything. Well, you go to the basic school, but then what the Marine Corps started doing was holding back all those lieutenants who were going to go to flight school. And they have the Quantico Flying Club because the basic school is right there at Quantico. And they would put them into the Quantico Flying Club as they were waiting to execute their orders. So this way they would start learning how to fly with much smaller fixed wing aircraft. So that way they had flight hours and a little bit of experience. So then when they got to flight school, it wasn't the fire hose effect, trying to drink from the fire hose of so much information coming at you at once. And that's oh, I didn't see you here, Georgie. Georgie, you don't have to ask me. You got the link. You can always jump in. She just wants to be a pilot. Okay. Willis did not steal the wood posts, and it was on Jeremy's property where the old church was located. Well, it was actually from my understanding, it was in the public side. But again, if you haven't notified the county that you're putting it there, it could have been yanked out by Public Works. Jeremy has a video of the memorial. Yeah, Megan Fox showed it. Yeah, I saw that. I didn't watch Megan and Tug last night. I had to drive to Boy Scouts. Just don't understand how someone who doesn't want others to talk about them, but they sure as hell. Oh yeah, yeah. They talk about everybody, but no one's allowed to talk about them. And they lie about everybody. They defame the people they talk about. Um, testing out your earbuds. I don't know how I feel about them. They take some getting used to. Um, but yeah, so that's how the Marine Corps upped its failure or lowered its failure rate at flight school. Now, don't forget, everyone, me, Georgie, and Coop, we're going to be on live tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern with Jeremy, and we're going to be talking about business. But we're not going to be talking about the memorial or any of the case stuff. We're going to focus solely on business. I think that's really an important thing to talk about with Jeremy. I think he's got a lot of knowledge for people. Their evidence is a video of him driving down the road. They're dummies. They're dummies. Oh, you were watching the Huffs? He's got his bird stream going. So we've got TC's Freedom Flock. If I did anything like that, it would be on the weekends. I would put a camera on the hummingbirds, but that's only seasonal. My cat loves watching the hummingbirds, though. I love having the chat overlay back. That I am glad about that. It really sucked yesterday. But yeah, I had stuff I was downloading, stuff that I was trying to upload. Oh, we got some people retweeting us. Thank you. Thank you. I see Big Dirt did it. Mystic. Is that who I think it is? Mystic? Oh, he always drives that road because that's his road. It's literally a street. He owns more property on that road than anyone else. Um, yeah, it's just crazy how they are. Like they just take the weirdest take on things, but it's all to fit their narrative. That's the thing. They've it, a lot of these people, they just don't like Jeremy, and rather than just saying I just don't like the guy and moving on, because if you say I don't like the guy, people will be like, well, let him do his thing. You just move on. You don't have to watch him. But they don't want that. They want to actively do things to him. Ray Bonecrusher acting like it's John Lynette. Ray Bonecrusher was talking about Jeremy way before Jeremy was talking about John Lynette. Way before. And So to act like that's why he's doing it. Oh, that's such BS. Oh, they're changing the Wendy's Frosty. Here, let me put this up. Changing the Wendy's Frosty. What? Here's the thing, the Frosty's good. Why you got to make change? Like, did they not learn from New Coke? Like, it works. Don't make changes to things that work. They're trying to say the memorial wasn't on his property, but Travis proved it was on. Yeah, the haters have a lynch mob mentality. Yeah, they do. What's something funny we can retweet about the Wendy's? I want my instinct is to say New Coke 2.0. Actually, and I'll tag Wendy's because they like responding. No, 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 no. Do you think I'll get a salty text back? I think I will. Hold my beer. When fat people do stuff, it should be hold my Diet Coke. Do you ever notice fat people always are drinking Diet Coke? Don't get me wrong. If you like the taste of Diet Coke, I'm not bashing you. I'm not calling you fat. But like I used to watch my 600 pound life. Every person on that show would be drinking either Diet Coke or Mountain Dew. Thanks in part to a quick thinking witness, a Las Vegas woman has been charged with murder after allegedly hitting a pedestrian with a vehicle. Hmm. You okay? Itchy this morning? Don't know if you heard the dog. She was very itchy. Immigration gold card. That's just funny. I'm sorry. Trump does not give a fuck. I'm surrounded by everything on my desk, getting everything ready for Sunday. What's Sunday? Oh, I got someone waiting. I'm sorry. Oh no, no, I don't. Oh, it's my screen. It said I have someone in the waiting room, but it's my share screen. Yeah, I can't stand diet Coke. Almost diet of anything. It's all disgusting. I do like the zero sugar in some things. I did find a zero. I love ginger ale, but I and Canada Dry does a sugar-free ginger ale, but only a couple places have it. The sugar-free Dr. Pepper is okay, but I do like the sugar-free cherry Dr. Pepper. But again, hard to find. Oh, and apparently I've got some decals that a fan sent that I will be picking up today. I think we're gonna wait until Friday though to open them. I think Friday is when I'll do fan mail. Unless I'll have to talk that over with Georgie because we do the Friday night stream. If Georgie says no, I don't want to do that, I'm fine. I can do it like Friday morning or something. Diet stuff is all poison. Yeah, it's all pretty bad. I gotta get more either sweet and low or Splenda for my coffee. I ran out today. I use sugar. I don't like using sugar. Stop drinking soda and energy drinks, all types. I've never done those energy drinks, and yeah, I've given that as a tip to some veterans. Good morning, Larry. Oh, we can't hear you. Can't hear you. No, we'll fix it.
All right, what about now?
We got you now.
Yeah, it helps when you turn the microphone on.
We've all done it. We've all done it. A shooting in Germany. Don't they know that they have gun control? Didn't someone tell these people that they're not allowed to have guns over there? How does a mass shooting happen in Germany? And it's following the trial of boxer Basar Nimiani. Strong German name there. The defendant, Hussein Akert. Another strong German name. Miss PJ, I agree, vet firefighter. I stopped in 2019 when Pepsi said they had human DNA found in it. Yuck. Soylent Green is people. I'm having problems with my soundboard. The iPad died. I should put Soylent Green as people on there.
So how are you this morning, Mr. Skipper?
I'm doing okay. I can't complain at all.
Good deal. So you saw my bird feeder on this morning?
I did, yeah.
We did have some birds for a little while, but they're not consistent. It might go an hour or 40 minutes without a bird. And then, sometimes I think I hear them down below the feeder because while they're up there doing their thing, it knocks stuff off on the ground, and some of them will come, I think, eat off the ground below it rather than get up on the feeder. There's Georgie. Good morning.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Chris, I sent you the link on X. I hope that's sufficient. But just everyone know, I only do most days a half-hour stream in the morning, so I won't be going late today. Anything in the news you guys want to talk about?
I spent 4 hours yesterday shopping for these kids' clothes for the vacation.
I ended that stream. All right, guys, I had to end my bird feeder stream because somehow or another the conversation we're having was going across that stream. So I ended that one, and I apologize for that. I don't know how that happened, but it was. So anyway,
Good conversation and birds.
Tomorrow. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard him here say it. His live stream is for the birds.
It is.
I'm
sorry.
I'll say this.
Mean to interrupt.
You're fine. This whole Doge thing has people freaking out on base. I talked to 2 people who are like, I'm not going to have a job in a year. And it's like, but the thing about it is these are people who are very secure in their finances. Like, they don't need a job. They have a job because they have nothing else going. Like, they want to work. They don't need to. And yeah, that's what's going to happen. A lot of these people have been around government for 40 plus years. They're being shown the door. There it is. Please. Look at this alien fish. Looks like the predator. Georgie, if you're talking, we can't hear you.
Yeah, it'd help if I unmute the mic. Kind of looks like you. It's got a shiny top.
It does. I definitely got that going.
2 big humps.
I think I've had people compare me to my brothers, and also to other people who are my age, and they think I look younger. And I attest that to the bald head. Here's why. I shave my head, and when you shave your head, you have to take lotion and put it on your head. Well, mine goes all over my head, my face too. So, yeah, I don't wrinkle as much, and that's why I think I look a little bit younger.
I'll buy
My
that.
theory. Follow me for more beauty tips.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna have. Skipper's Beauty Channel.
That would be so horrible. I'd have like 2 followers.
You gonna give makeup tips also?
If I start doing stuff like that, my niece she'd be like, "I want to do a makeup video." She wants to her dad won't let her have a YouTube account. She's 8, so I understand
Yeah,
why.
Lil Young. Yeah.
All she wants to do is makeup videos.
Well, good. At least she's not, asking to be a boy. I mean, yeah. I had to go there. I'm sorry. I saw a meme or a cartoon type thing not too long ago, and it was like this little girl walks up to her mom. She's about 8 years old. She says, "Mom, I think I'm a boy," and her mother looks at her and says, "Well, you're not."
Yeah, it's
And
really
that's
that
what you
simple.
do. You just stop it right there. Just well, you're not.
Oh, hold on. I'll pull up a meme that I posted the other day that people have really taken a liking to. Where's it at here? It'll take me just a minute.
Since
Okay,
we're on
yeah,
that
here it is.
topic, so I was scrolling TikTok the other night, and dang near every other video I was seeing was the trans community who have found God again are going back to their original gender.
I think a lot of
Larry, you
it.
like this meme?
Let's see. Just throw it out there anytime they can. Huh? I
All
think
for
a
the
lot of it
attention.
is people. I hate to say it, but people are just weak-minded, and whatever gets thrown at them over and over and over on the TV or the crazy tube, they believe it, and we've changed. We're slowly changing that. We're getting back to normal. This is normal. This is the
Get
way
it?
we are. And I think you're going to see a big shift back that direction because of that. And I think it's a good thing.
Yeah. Kitty.
Definitely. Yep,
Kidding.
this is Fluffy.
He looks
Good
like he
morning,
has seen
Chris.
some shit.
Good morning. Good morning. How are y'all doing?
That's not the cat that lost the eye, is it?
No. I didn't have a cat that lost an eye, thankfully.
Oh, I thought you had a kitten that it had an infection, lost an eye.
Now he had the infection, but we got it cleaned out good. He's doing
Good,
fine.
good.
Yeah.
I'm the one with the one-eyed cat.
Well, no, I
You're
did
kidding,
remember.
huh?
Oh,
I
please tell
remember
me the
Chris
name is
talking.
One Eyed Jack.
No, that would be Chaos Kitten, wherever he's at this morning.
I'm going to go with One Eyed Jack.
So, what's been going on? It's been a while.
Yeah. Things have been happening. A lot of business stuff, a lot of nonprofit stuff. We're probably going to have to push the race. We were planning a race. It was supposed to happen next month, but we had to push it to April. And I got a text yesterday. The race chair, she's been helping volunteer. She broke her foot,
Oh no.
so I think we're gonna have to push push it to the fall.
We're getting ready to. We're starting to get stuff together to do a raffle for ours. We're doing a hard launch on it here. So yeah, if we can help get the word out for you, let us know, and we'll definitely do that.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah.
Karen's Books put a comment up there. I think we ought to share and talk about it. And I feel for you, Karen. I don't know how to handle that. I don't, I have not had to go through that. I've got friends that have had the same situation, and they're just like you. And you know, as a parent, I can't help but think about it from that standpoint. And you know, I really don't know what to
I
say.
do.
I don't know. I don't even know where I'm trying to go here. I'm just saying, as a parent, I don't know how I would take it. I have not had to go through it, but I do have friends that have gone through it.
I view it as a mental illness, and I would approach it like any other mental illness. That's me.
I would too, but in saying that, I wouldn't. I don't want Karen to think I'm insulting her. She might not look at it that way.
You know,
I'm going to take a
everyone wants it.
stance on this. If my kid
Mhm.
came out and said that to me, I'd beat their ass. No, I'm just being honest. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you doing something stupid like this? You were not raised that
I
way.
would immediately get my children in therapy if it was something like that.
So
Because
I just was the other night at the comedy club where I saw Dave Landau, and he's got a little boy, and he was talking about these issues, and he goes, "The moment my son comes to me and says, 'Dad, I'm a cat,' I'm gonna say, 'Well, you're an outside cat, and you can stand outside and figure that out.'"
Right?
Yeah, I don't know what the
Before
answer is.
January.
And Karen, I thank you for bringing that up. I think it's an excellent topic to talk about, because I think there are a lot of people. I know I have a couple of friends that their children have done similar things, and it's just really hard on them because they're like me. They don't think it's right, but and it's easy for us that are not in that situation. Well, I'd do this or I'd do that, or I'd kick them out, or you know. But when it's your child, I don't know. That just puts a whole different element on things.
Karen said the kid
Yeah,
was 18, so
I
she
think
had
you
no
can say,
power.
I think you can always say, "I love you. I just don't have to agree with everything that you say or do."
right.
And with mental illness, I'm very upfront about my mental illness, and I don't view telling someone to go to the therapist as an insult. It's
No.
recognizing this is a mental issue, and you need to, do something about it.
I mean, honestly, you need to try and be loving about it as possible and say, hey, try and find out what led them to think that, which more than likely, it's going to have something to do with schooling or friends, peer pressure type things. And try to, the biggest thing I would push was, okay, if you're going to do this, try this, just the dressing up part for now. Don't try and get on the puberty blockers. Don't try and get on, don't try and get anything cut off or anything like that. Make sure that's exactly what you want to do.
Right.
And again, like you said, definitely have them go see a therapist.
Yeah, probably good advice. And look, Karen, you said they were 18 and you had no control over it. That makes me think of another thing. I've known some really good people that raised their children. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, they raised them great. But when they hit 18 and they hit the world, you know, they turned into some of the worst people you've ever seen. And I'm not talking about trans. I'm just talking about bad people, you know, getting on drugs, stealing, robbing, ended up in prison, all that kind of stuff. And I knew their parents and grandparents. I know they were raised right, so uh, I guess I'm throwing this at Karen. If you raised your child right and they do wrong once they get as an adult, you can't hold that against yourself. At some point
Yep.
they start making their own decisions and they're accountable for what they do. It's not a reflection on how they were raised.
Yeah. I have a 25-year-old. I've been through all this stuff, not the trans stuff, but I've been through the bad decisions and all that stuff. So I get it. It's
I think a lot of this stuff is about attention. You know, um, it's just a way to rebel and get attention, and it's a phase. So, you know, they they do. I believe most of them eventually grow out of it. Hopefully, they haven't done anything permanent.
They
In
need Jesus.
Absolutely.
yeah.
Hey, my day we had bell bottoms and long hair. we wasn't changing sexes, so
Well,
Sapphire just reminded me of something. If I can find it here, there's they did a new TED show, and I really need to put the clip on the soundboard. But the movie Ted, they did a TV show, and it's really funny, and you should check it out. But they the dad goes, "What is it I'm always saying?" And the mom is like, "College turns people gay," and he's like, "That's right, college turns people gay."
Karen,
Storm,
thank you
here's
for
the thing.
sharing. I think it was an excellent topic.
Storm brings a good topic as well to this. Why can we not stand behind our children if they feel different about themselves? Well, one, being gay and loving the same gender you are, that's different. Love is love. But wanting to change your gender just to be attracted to the same gender blows my mind.
Okay, you too, Ian.
I have a different take on that because you didn't see all this crazy stuff happening until they declassified being gay as not a DSM-5 issue. They declassified that, and now all of a sudden we're doing all this other crazy shit now.
And
it's
I
kind of
think
a slippery slope thing. Just my take.
I've got one side of my family that growing up, they all were gay back in the 80s when no one was gay, and they all were. So I think it is a mental health issue because, you know, my dad was the only one in the family who was raised to an adult with his dad. The rest of them, my grandfather had already passed, and yeah, there's other mental issues that I see over there. So do I think there's legitimately gay people? Yeah, but there's also a lot who I think are, have some mental stuff going on, and it's about attention and acceptance.
Okay, I'm going to
Yeah.
lighten the mood a little bit with a joke. Did you hear about the gay midget?
Listen,
No.
He
why
came
we
out
gotta
of the
bring up
cabinet.
midgets? He came out of the cabinet.
I'm going to use that one today.
Oh my!
Yeah, I just think it's funny. But hey, look, this
was funny.
this is a hard topic to cover. It really is. It's
Yeah.
been around. Even it's mentioned in the Bible, so it was around back then. I think over the past, I'm going to say 20 years, it's been a push by the media and by Hollywood for it to be accepted as normal and even promoted. And so it was always there, but now it's pushed to the forefront. And I think they managed to recruit a lot more people into that way of life using Hollywood and the media and even our politicians. The regimes that have been in that were all for it. Uh, But my personal opinion, I'm with you, Skipper. Every bit of it is a mental illness, and it needs to be addressed that way. That's my opinion. But we've got to respect our viewers like Karen that's dealing with it on a personal level, and we do. And I don't know how I would handle it if I had to do what Karen's having to deal with. That's just me.
I do hate to have to cut off the conversation because I think it is a good topic, but I do have to get ready for my work day. That's the only thing that sucks about Coffee with the Skipper is it's so short.
All right, bud. Well, thanks for having me on. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Nice meeting y'all.
enjoyed it.
Do you guys want to plug your channels?
Sure, go ahead, Georgie.
Well, I'm not going to plug myself, but I will push yours. If y'all aren't subscribed to the Huffs yet, what are you waiting for? They're the best
Forever
channel on
Huff's Living.
YouTube.
I don't know about all that. We're trying to be. And Georgie, now you got me on the spot. I'm supposed to promote yours, but I don't see it on the screen. I can't remember the exact name.
Wilburn's Family Blog.
There you go. Wilburn's Family Blog. Y'all make sure to go there. That's the actual best one on YouTube.
No.
Chris, you want to plug yours?
Yeah, I'll do a shameless plug. We do a show called Chatting with Sasquatch. We just get on there and bullshit, have a good time. We do talk about serious subjects sometimes. Sometimes it's just us acting like assholes towards each other and laughing about it. So, yeah, so it's fun. Come hang out sometime.
And that's C at C Stock 76, correct?
C Stock one, or actually it's under Chris Stock. I tried to change it, but it didn't change for some reason.
Well, let me ask this: if I go ahead and go live on my channel, does anybody want to go over there and continue this conversation?
I'll join you for a while. I ain't got nothing to do. I'm sitting here waiting on this engraver to get done. But it looks like it's
Georgie?
only even halfway done.
Maybe. Let me talk to Coop. We have our stream here shortly.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about it. Never mind. We'll do y'all stream and then maybe later on today. But I do think it's a good topic, especially if we get conversation going on in the chat about it. So anyway, Skipper, thank you for having us today.
Absolutely, not a problem. And I put your Rumble link, Chris, in the chat. Do you have a YouTube link?
Give me 1 second. I'll grab that for you. Maybe. If it wants to play nice.
88 followers on Rumble. That's pretty darn good.
Yeah, it's getting there. Pushing that one a little kind of more because I don't know if you noticed, I got my second strike on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm
YouTube.
making sure we tell them both. Well, and yeah, it's something stupid. But there's the YouTube channel. And yeah, we go live at 7 a.m. and 4 p.m. every day.
Yeah, everyone go check out Chris's show. Like I said, I've been he's had me on it several times. But now you have the link. If you're listening here doing coffee, you can jump on in.
Sounds good.
He's got 334 subscribers on there, so we only need 160 some to get him partially monetized. So let's see what we can do for Chris.
Hey, if you like it, great. I love having you around. If you don't, we're not everybody's cup of tea. So we get spicy at times, and some people don't like that.
Well, everybody in Mike's chat puts up with me, so I think you're good.
So, all right, y'all be safe. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.
Bye, guys.
See you later.
And everyone, thank you to everyone for your comments and everything. Thank you to my guests this morning. Wish I could have gone longer, but yeah, I do have to get on with my work day. But we will be around. Like I said, tonight, me, Georgie, and Coop will be on with Jeremy Hales of What the Hales with a business stream at 8 p.m. Eastern. So check us out tonight.
Bye, guys.
See you.
Thank you, everyone. And as always, thank you for being worth serving.
Coffee brewing as the sun peeks through the haze. Birds are chirping, serenading morning's praise. Front porch creaks as dreams fade away. America's awakened to a brand new day. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Loose print smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Newsprint smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup, simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore, morning in America, on just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise, kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine, America's awaking with a heart full of shine. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise, kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine, America's awaking with a heart full of shine. Tractors rumble, fields coming alive, big wheels turning where hopes and dreams strive. Laughter echoes down the old dirt road, America's awaking to lighten her load. Ooh, America's awaking to lighten her load.